Gonski funding for Tasmania remains on a knife's edge tonight. Education Minister Jeremy Rockliff met with federal and state ministers today, hoping for solid answers on whether the $100 million will be secured for the state, but came away empty-handed.
It's a heavy load for Tasmania's Education Minister to carry.
Where we have some 56% of our preschool kids in those bottom two quintiles of disadvantage compared to some 34% nationally, needs-based Gonski principles and objective funding is so very important.
These rates of disadvantage were raised at the Education Council meeting of state and federal education ministers at Mona today, but the roundtable didn't provide any solid answers.
It is disappointing in many respects that we have not drawn a line under this funding. This has been, the third or fourth time we have discussed funding arrangements.
Under the Gillard government, the 6-year Gonski plan was rolled out nationally and implemented over the past 4 years. But the Turnbull government hasn't committed to the last 2. If not secured, Tasmania's education system could be over $100 million worse off.
Parents, principals, teachers are telling us that this funding is making a difference for their students in their schools.
Simon Birmingham insists that funding will be allocated, but it won't be under the current Gonski model.
Transition away from a hodgepodge of different funding deals towards a more consistent approach in the future. And each day we get a step closer to that, and today is another step closer.
The timelines are very important for us as a state government. We have a budget coming up at the end of May, and as a matter of urgency, we want these funding discussions to continue.
There's a COAG meeting in June which is said to provide more details, but until then, states will have to wait. Louise Hedger, Southern Cross News.